What's going on, world? This is the 26th episode of the Bet On Us podcast. I am 1K Watts.
And I'm Mike.
We got Andreas behind the boards.
Hey, what up?
We're missing Sean today, but that's all right. We'll be okay.
It's all good. He'll be back for the next episode.
But we fucking made it.
Dude, 2 days until the NFL season kicks off. I've been football deprived for months.
Bro, we worked
Dude,
4 months to get to today.
I'm pent up.
You know, we're 1 day away from Lions and Chiefs, week 1. I'm fucking bricked.
It just feels so exciting. Football's in the air. Preseason's over. People starting to make some crazy predictions.
I'm already stressed about fantasy.
Dude. Dude. I'm already regretting how many leagues I'm in this year, but fuck it. We'll make it work. I'm just so excited that we're here. It's been so long coming.
Dude, I'm already depressed, and I love it. You know, like I look at my fantasy team, and I'm like, I'm fucked. You know?
Yeah, I'm already gearing myself up for disappointment. You look at the Chargers roster from top to bottom, we should be a Super Bowl contention team. And I have that feeling that I have every year that I'm super excited right now, and I know my heart's going to be broken into pieces by the end of the year.
Let's make a bet. Eagles Chargers Super Bowl.
Are you betting for it?
No, I think we're both on the same page. We're not betting against it.
No, yeah. I mean, of course, Chargers are getting there.
I think Eagles Chargers Super Bowl would be crazy.
Dude, I'm just so excited, man. With Chargers got that Kellen Moore good. I know you're a Kellen Moore hater because he's used to be
I have my
reservation.
I have my reservations.
But I'm just excited about having an OC that's going to spread the field a little bit, air out the ball, actually give Herbert a chance to use that cannon of an arm he's got.
He might be better with your guys' offense. You guys are more talented, I think, than the Cowboys' offense.
That dog of a left tackle, Rashawn Slater, back.
Yeah.
So our offensive line looks good. Everything's looking nice. I'm just ready to see. I mean, we're playing the Dolphins week 1, though.
What a game.
Dude.
It's going to be a fight.
I'm taking the Chargers. Of course I'm taking the Chargers. I mean, I'm not betting against them. We could be playing anybody. I'm taking the Chargers.
Does Jalen Ramsey being hurt play any role in that? You
100%.
You think if he's playing, it's a tighter game?
I mean, Chargers got weapons, dude.
Yeah.
Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, of course. We also got Quentin Johnston, the dog from TCU. Right. We also got Josh Palmer, who's been there for a while. But we got a solid 4 wide receivers, and you got to cover all those bases.
Yeah.
So it's not like even teams that have good secondaries, it's not like you could just cover or have more DBs on the side of the field that Mike Williams and Keenan Allen are on. You need to cover all bases.
Right, and I think with Jalen Ramsey, that kind of helps the situation.
Is he out all year?
He's out till November, late November, I think. I don't know.
That was a tough loss for the Dolphins.
I don't know if they're going to try to push him back, but yeah, it'll be sick, dude. I'm excited.
And then let's see how I took Tua in one of my fantasy football leagues. Makes me a little bit nervous because of his concussion history last year.
Yeah.
But if Tua can stay healthy, I mean, the Dolphins are going to be good.
See, he's going to get so many points off of yards after catch.
Yeah.
Just because Tyreek's gone, Waddle's good. They're pushing down the field.
And they got who's their starting running back? Wilson. He's hurt.
Jeff Wilson.
So they still got Raheem Mostert.
They got
Mostert's a dog.
And they got a third guy, dude. He's a sleeper. I forget his name. I was just fucking talking about him today.
Yeah, dude.
But he's a sleeper in fantasy if you can snag him.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot. The AFC is just so stacked.
Yeah.
What's so crazy about the AFC is there's going to be a couple 500 teams that don't make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Versus the NFC, you're going to have the Saints who win their division at like 7-10 probably.
Yeah.
You know, it's a tough one out here in the AFC, but I'm all here for it. That competition level is crazy. Just think about who you got to go through in the first or second round in the AFC to make it to the conference championship versus who you have to go through in the NFC.
Yeah,
the Eagles should run through the NFC.
It's 3 teams in the NFC. It's the Niners, Cowboys, Eagles. I don't even look at the Seahawks like a problem. The Giants aren't a problem.
You don't believe in Geno?
No. I think that was a fluke year last year, dude. I am just not a Geno fan.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a Pete Carroll fan. I'm a DK Metcalf fan. I like the people around him. I just don't like Geno.
I'm not crazy scared of the 49ers either. I think Brock Purdy, the regression's inevitable, right? He has to take a step back.
So, yeah, there was no pressure on him last year. Nobody knew what to expect.
Yes.
This year, there's pressure. He's coming off of an injury. You got some people in that quarterback room that might want a shot as well.
Right.
You know, and it's one of those things. If they're not who they were last year, it's another wasted fucking year for the 49ers.
Yeah. All that talent everywhere.
Yeah.
The way that whole team's structured, they're built to win. I mean, that defense is ridiculous. The offensive weapons are unbelievable. But you and I were talking about this the other day and kind of comparing, not to say Brock Purdy's done anything that Big Dick Nick Foles did with the Eagles.
Right.
But when you're a backup QB, my point was when you're a backup QB and you come in, there's no pressure on you to do anything. Nobody's expecting you to win, so you can go out there with your nuts out and just let it fly.
Yeah.
And there's no pressure. And then that next season, when you earn that starting role, how many times have we seen this over and over and over? A backup who has a breakout year come into the role as a starter, and the pressure's different.
Right.
Those expectations are different. That limelight's different, and that pressure can get to you.
I think most games when there's pressure, backup quarterbacks kind of fold. Like even Cooper Rush against the Eagles this year. What was he? He was 4-0, 3-0 until he played the Eagles.
Yeah.
Then he threw his first 2 interceptions, lost that game. I think when you're in a new environment, like I don't even know if the Niners would have won that game in Philadelphia last year if Brock Purdy stays healthy.
Don't you wish? Because a lot of 49ers
No. I don't wish nothing. I don't give a fuck. That's your fault for putting a backup tight end on the line trying to block Hassan Reddick. That's your fault.
Yeah.
You let it happen twice. Josh Johnson gets fucking his ass busted. You know, this is your own fault. I don't wish they played that any differently.
Fair enough.
You know?
Talking about tight ends, how serious is this Travis Kelce injury? Hyperextended his knee in practice. The test results for the ACL just came back as negative, so there's no torn ACL.
Yeah.
But how bad was it hyperextended? This could be something that lingers on for a while,
because if you think about it, that could really fuck you up. Just a hyperextension could really.
That makes my knee hurt. But if the Chiefs don't have Travis Kelce for the first several weeks of the season, he's their biggest. The Chiefs, I already think the Chiefs are going to take a slight step back.
I do too. And they have Gray. They have a couple tight ends that are serviceable, but they're not fucking Travis Kelce.
Well, Travis Kelce's a league of his own. The only reason you have to take him as a tight end in fantasy is because, he's a receiver.
He's going first round too. I think he went top 5 every draft that I was in.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
So that hurts. And I know
it doesn't hurt me.
Sean, who's usually behind the camera with Andreas, took him in our league, and he was so hyped up. He's like, "I finally got Travis Kelce. I've been wanting him for years." And then he sends our group text just a screenshot of the injury report. And he's like, "Fuck me."
He didn't even get one. He hasn't even got. Didn't even get a point from Travis Kelce yet. You know?
Yeah.
So, kind of sidetracking off the Travis Kelce thing, Chiefs Lions. Who you got?
I don't want to sleep on the Lions this year, dude. The Lions are going to be nice.
I picked the Lions in my little my $10
Pick'ems league.
Pick'em, yeah.
I can see the Lions pulling an upset. That offense last year was one of the top scoring offenses in the league.
Top. I think they were number 1.
I think they were.
Yeah.
And their defense was just dog water. And they made a lot of improvements on the defensive side of the ball.
They got Chauncey Gardner-Johnson.
Dude, the Lions might be a team to reckon with. But is Goff, what's his ceiling? Is he more of a game manager like a Jimmy Garoppolo type, or is he that guy that's going to be able to
he's more aggressive. I don't know if he's Super Bowl caliber, but he's more aggressive than Garoppolo. He can really get after it, make some plays happen. He's a winning quarterback.
Do you think people need to put some respect on his name? I mean, the man went to a Super Bowl already.
Yeah, and he's played in some tight games. You remember that Rams versus Chiefs game? It was like 54-50.
I do remember that one.
Like he's not afraid of some pressure, you know.
Yeah, the Lions might be nice, and they got that dog of a running back from Alabama, Gibbs.
Yeah, they got Amon-Ra out there.
Yeah,
so they got a squad. I got the Lions week 1.
Yeah, I can see them taking that. I'm finalizing that. I'm taking the Lions over the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we're both Lions. Speaking of, since we're here, do you want to go over the schedule, make our picks?
Yeah, let's go over some different.
Let's do it. All right. Bengals, Browns.
Bengals, Browns. Is this in order?
This is in order.
Okay, I'm going Bengals.
Yeah. I just don't have a lot of faith in Deshaun Watson.
Not yet. I got to see something.
Yeah.
Okay, Texans, Ravens.
I'm going Ravens. That's easy. Yeah.
Texans are going to get washed.
Buccaneers, Vikings.
I'm going Vikings.
Panthers, Falcons.
I'm going Panthers. I like Miles Sanders.
I got to go Panthers on that one too.
Okay. Cardinals,
Commanders.
I think Cardinals are full on tank mode, right?
Yeah, they're not doing shit.
Yeah, they're not trying.
Jags, Colts.
I'm going Jags.
Jags are going to have a breakout year. Calvin Ridley being added to that wide receiver group is going to be ridiculous. What's the ceiling for Anthony Richardson, though? Is this guy really the freak of nature athlete that everybody's hyping him up to be, or is it overhyped?
I mean, his preseason games were cool, but he was overhyping himself in some preseason games.
People comparing him to Cam.
No, stop it. I don't like that.
All right, Niners, Steelers.
I'm going Niners, even though I think the Steelers could pull off an upset.
I'm gonna take the Steelers in this one.
I think they're gonna be.
You want to put a little bit of bread on it?
100.
Cool.
Let's do 100.
A little 100. Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
All right.
I got the Niners in that.
Okay, Titans, Saints.
I'm going Saints. Let's just go Saints.
Yeah, I think I gotta go Saints too.
Shout out, Steve.
Olave is a dog.
Yeah.
It's that Derek Carr too. I mean, Derek Carr kind of gets a lot of hate.
They might be all right.
Yeah.
Raiders, Broncos.
I'm going.
Dude, that's a tough one, bro.
I'm gonna go Raiders.
Has Jimmy G even passed his physical yet?
Yeah, he did.
Is he starting week one?
Yeah. That was like a couple months ago.
The injury report on that dude's been crazy though.
Good looking guy.
I know, dude. Handsome son of a bitch, dude. I'm gonna take the Raiders on that one.
Okay, so we're same.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eagles, Patriots.
Eagles.
Easy. Patriots are gonna be trash.
Rams, Seahawks.
I'm going Seahawks.
Seahawks, yeah. Rams aren't looking too hot.
Dolphins, Chargers.
Chargers,
I'm going
baby.
Dolphins.
You're a piece of shit, dude. All right, we gotta put some money on that one.
Oh,
too.
hey!
I was just hitting this motherfucker.
I got 100.
Let's make it 200 on that one. I think it disrespect serious.
All right.
Packers, Bears.
I'm going Bears.
Bears.
Okay.
Do you think Justin Fields is going to be a dark horse MVP candidate? They're
No.
not even a dark horse. Everybody's hyping him up to be
No,
MVP.
I don't think he's in the MVP conversation, but
At
I think
all.
he has a decent year.
Yeah, better than last.
Yeah.
Okay, Cowboys, Giants.
I'm going Giants.
I'm going to take the Cowboys in that one.
Okay.
I have no faith in Daniel Jones whatsoever.
Okay, and the last one, Bills, Jets.
I'll go whatever you don't go with.
That's going to be a good game,
You
dude.
call it.
That's going to be a good game. I'm going to go with Aaron Rodgers and the Jets on that one.
I'm going with Joshy. So there we go. First week pick'ems.
Dude.
We got him.
Keep the receipts.
Yeah,
We're gonna
we're gonna find out at the end of the year.
Dude.
Yeah. I'm excited.
I'm so excited, bro.
Are the Jets solid contenders, or are we kind of up in the air waiting?
Dude, that defense is to say that they're in the AFC. There's so many good teams in the AFC. To say that they're going to be in the Super Bowl and get past all these dogs like it's no big deal is a little bit of a stretch. But that defense is legit.
Their division alone's tough.
Bills, Dolphins, Patriots.
Okay, so here's a question, because I have this issue with my 2 fantasy leagues. Do I go Dalvin Cook or Breece Hall?
I think Dalvin Cook's probably going to get the majority of the carries to start the year. And as the year goes on, Breece Hall will start getting more. Because Hall's coming off the ACL from last year, right?
Okay. So that leaves me with my next question. In place of, let's say I start Dalvin or whoever, in my flex, do I go Odell? I feel like Odell scores against the Texans.
Bro, I feel like Odell's getting slept on a little bit.
Yeah.
I picked him up in one of my leagues in the 11th round.
Right. I think
He's going to be a number 1.
I think he's getting a lot of receptions this year.
What's his agility going to look like after the second ACL injury? But people are forgetting it's recency bias. If he didn't get hurt in that Super Bowl with the Rams, he's winning Super Bowl MVP.
Right.
Like, he was tearing it up.
You know, I like his upside. So you didn't risk much on Odell picking him late.
That late.
So the upside is just nothing but
But starting him in your flex week 1 is a little bit of a gamble. Who's it between?
But it's a few people. I think I even doubled up. I got Zay Flowers too, which he might be a dog. But my thing is, I don't know. I don't want to take that risk week 1, but I feel like week 1's the week he scores and everyone talks about it. You know?
Yeah.
Speaking of recency bias, how do we feel about Cooper Kupp? Is that tough for fantasy owners too?
Well, it's a hamstring injury, right?
Yeah.
I don't like a hamstring injury on an older wide receiver who's had 2 ACL injuries on that same leg.
Yeah.
There's a lot to go wrong with that. I'm just looking to start the season that way. So last year we dealt with Keenan Allen had a hamstring injury, I think week 2 or week 3 of the season. Missed 5 or 6 weeks. Tried to come back. Re-aggravated it and then missed another couple weeks.
Yeah.
Those injuries linger a little bit and your get up and go's gone. You can't explode off of that leg the way you want to.
And Sean McVay didn't seem optimistic about it.
No.
It seemed like, hey, this might be an issue.
The Rams are not looking great. I wouldn't be completely surprised if we see trade deadline rumors with Cooper Kupp and Aaron Donald.
What is that?
A plane.
Sorry for the interruption. We got a big ass plane right above.
Yeah, there's an airport close by to where we're recording. Usually we don't have any flights coming in at night, but you heard that one.
That was crazy.
Yeah, a little bit loud.
I thought we were about to die. I was like,
we expected the.
Okay, so
Okay, sorry for the technical difficulties. I'm
so
sure this sound picked it
I
up.
think Cooper Kupp misses a couple weeks, and I don't
Yeah.
think he performs to his best ability for a couple weeks after that.
Well, because you're not going to get right back to 100% after 2 or 3 weeks of that injury.
Right.
When did he hurt it in training camp?
I
Was
think
it the beginning
I
or
think
was
it's
it
more
recent?
recently.
Yeah.
Also, here's a question that nobody seems to be talking about. I think Joe Burrow misses week 1.
I took Joe Burrow in our league.
Yeah, I think he misses week 1. I think there's an issue going on that people aren't talking about. It's calf,
he'll be
right?
fine.
It's in the calf,
He'll be
right?
fine. It was a high ankle sprain.
You fucking start him and he gets 0 points.
No, bro.
I think he misses week 1. I think they play it safe because you can beat the Browns without Joe Burrow, right?
Yeah, I don't think the Browns are going to be that. I mean, they still do have Nick Chubb.
And Deshaun and Amari Cooper.
Deshaun, I mean, this is going to, again, maybe it's recency bias again, because when Deshaun, before he got into all his rub and tug scandals, he was like the top statistical category, right? Or quarterback in every category, if I'm not mistaken.
He was nice.
So, but missing that 2 years and change, like how much of an impact is that going to have on his?
That's a setback.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta stay fluid. NFL is a growing game. That's why when you see step backs like Dak Prescott, people start talking about it.
Who's more of a so Deshaun Watson has a lot to prove, right? Whose contract's going to be more of a burden at the end of this year, Deshaun Watson's or Russell Wilson's? Because if Russell Wilson has a horrible year, you're going into the very beginning of that contract extension at the end of this year.
I think he retires if he just shits the bed.
Dude, you just signed that ridiculous contract with all that guaranteed money.
Nobody wants to watch Russell Wilson play anymore.
No.
You know,
Are the Broncos in as many primetime games this year as they were last year? Because they were in like 6 or 7 last year.
I just read a report like 10, 15 minutes ago that said Sean Payton told Russell Wilson to stop fucking kissing babies and tighten up. You're so worried about your brand being this and that. You need to fucking get it together.
That's what he needed to hear, though.
Yeah. Stop being fucking Mr. Nice Guy. Mr.
What was it? Mr. Unlimited. Mr. Unlimited.
Stop being
That's just
Mr.
so corny, bro.
Stop being Mr. Unlimited. Start limiting some hoes. Come on. Limit the turnovers, huh?
Broncos country.
Let's ride.
Dude, I'm just so excited to start watching some games.
We're one day out. Let's go over our fantasy teams really quick, and then we can kind of wrap it up. I think this is a good starter episode, and then we can get back to it next Sunday.
Yep. So moving forward, we're not starting next week. We'll be recording this Sunday. Next week, every Thursday, every Sunday, we're gonna have an episode for you guys. So we're really excited to be consistent. We appreciate everybody that's rode with us up to this point. Let's see what we got.
Here we go. Okay.
Excuse me.
So looking at, you want to go yours first? Your fantasy team?
Should we go one by one?
I think that'd be hard. Let's just go over your fantasy team. So you got Joe Burrow at quarterback.
Yep. I got Austin Eckler at running back. Javonte Williams with the Broncos,
Could
who
be
was a dog before he tore his ACL last year in week 4.
That's a good pick.
Calvin Ridley, wide receiver 1.
Okay.
Which is, I think, Ridley in training camp looks ridiculous.
He's going to have a year.
Waddle at wide receiver 2. Evan Ingram at tight end.
Yep.
Mike Evans.
That kind of all depends on Baker.
That makes me a little bit nervous. So
But
I'll be switching that flex in and out quite a bit. I got McPherson from the Bengals at kicker. Eagles defense, of course. And then Zach Moss, running back on the Colts, is going to be out week 1.
This is your bench now.
Yeah, this is my bench. He's going to be out week 1, but with Jonathan Taylor being out for at least the first 4 games, he's going to get a lot of touches. Raheem Mostert with the Dolphins starting quarterback Wilson
you could
being
start
out,
him kind
same thing. So I'm back and forth. I'm starting him at flex.
Yeah.
I also got Isaiah Pacheco from the Chiefs on my bench. Gabe Davis, some random wide receiver that I accidentally auto-drafted.
Bro got lost in the sauce for a round.
And then
Cortland Sutton.
He's just number 1.
So Isaiah Pacheco might be the move with no Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
Because they're going to need some options.
Absolutely.
You know?
And with their, if they have no Travis Kelce, like you're saying, their wide receiver core, I mean, Tony's the best wide receiver. It's not looking too hot.
Right.
Let's
Okay.
see what you got.
So my team, I haven't committed on starters and whatnot yet. I got Jalen Hurts. I like Jamal Williams with no Alvin Kamara for the first 4 weeks. He might be a move. Najee Harris, Christian Kirk, Justin Jefferson, Dallas Goedert, Brandon Ayuk, Jake Elliott, and the Cowboys defense. And then my bench is Tua, backup quarterback, Dalvin Cook, which I'll probably switch in and out,
from time to time.
Elijah Mitchell, Miles Sanders, who I probably might start as well, Odell Beckham, and Sky Moore. Sky Moore also might be an option with no Travis Kelce, depending on, you know.
For sure.
I think we got some squads. Maybe I slept on mine a little bit, but we'll see.
I think I got the better squad than you by
Don't think so.
by hair.
I don't think so.
I mean, according to the
By
NFL fantasy report I was predicted to go second in our league.
They predicted me 0-14. So
the disrespect.
Last year I
put
got
some respect on my name.
To be fair, last year I got the same thing and was in the championship.
Yeah.
So
I was second to last in both of my leagues last year, so this is a redemption season for me.
Yeah, we got to come up with a fantasy punishment.
So yeah, we got our fantasy squads right here. Let us know in the comments who you think got the best.
Loser for sure should get Bukkake by the whole league. You're scared now, huh?
We played week 4, week 5 in fantasy, and the loser of that one has to suck the other one's balls on the podcast.
Deal.
Okay. I mean, even if I win, I'm still down.
Let's wrap this one up.
I think we're good.
We got a lot. We appreciate you guys, dude. This has been a 4-month journey. People that have been with us since fucking March, April, we thank you. We finally got here. This is only the beginning.
Yep.
This is where we take off. So we appreciate your time. Until next time.
See you guys this weekend.